Hey everyone, talking about Cupajoe by BathSabbath. Obviously, a play on words of Black Sabbath. They're like an indie fragrance house. The notes in this are freshly brewed coffee with hints of vanilla and cream, made with real coffee essential oil. This is one of the best coffee fragrances I have ever tried, if not the single best. Granted, it's not like coffee fragrances are my favorite type of thing, so maybe I'm not the best person to judge. But on the other hand, maybe that means this would be even more appealing to like a lot of people. Wow. So rich, just the perfect combination to me of like fresh coffee with just a hint of some sweetness and some other nuance in there. You know how people are always like on the coffee beans like with chocolate and apricot or whatever nuances they claim on like bags of coffee and stuff as if it's like a wearable fragrance. But yeah, just so it has like some nuance, some sweetness, but just enough to stop it from being too bitter. Often coffee scents, to me at least, can either be so bitter, just like gross burnt black coffee, or on the other hand, so latte-ish that they just smell like kind of a mildly coffee flavored gourmand. And I really don't dislike either of those. They're just not really my thing, but this is coffee done perfectly for wearable fragrance, in my opinion, where it's totally rich. You really get that coffee, but it's not like burnt to the point of being bitter or something. And it's also not so sweet that it's just kind of like, well, what's the point of calling it, an outright coffee scent? Good longevity and projection as well. Very unisex, I would say. Basically, just smells like a really good wearable version of coffee. So I will link in the description where you can check it out if you want to. And yeah, definitely impressed with this a lot.